Hi guys, I am Umair Nazim and welcome to Let's Code. In the previous videos, I showed you how to create a project in Java, how to print a statement, and also we learned the data types in Java. But in today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division in Java. So without wasting any time, let's proceed to the topic. So as you can see that I have already created here the project, and here it is our package name, it is pack3. And this one is our class name mathematics. So within the class name I have created this method public static void main. So I already told you that why I select this option public static void main, because our execution will start from this main method. So right now I will not talk about this one, what is the meaning of public static void, because in the upcoming videos when we will deal with the object oriented topics, then I will tell you these things in a very detail. So for today's topic, first I'm going to start from the addition. So as you know that first we have to determine our data type. So for the addition, I have to deal with the numbers. That's why I will use here integer. So integer is our data type. Then I have to create, our second step is to create a variable. So for the variable, you can give any name, whatever you want, but I'm going to write here num1. And the value of num1 is, for example, you can say 10. After that, I have to create a second variable and I have to give a value. So again, the second variable will be integer. I will write here integer. Then I can give the name num2 and I can write the value, for example, 5. But here I want to explain one thing. For example, instead of number 2, here if I write the same name number 1. So as you can see that the Java is showing an error because in one class we cannot make the two variables with the same name. So we must have to create some difference between the variables. So that's why I can use here num2. So here I have created our two variables. Now for the result variable, I have to create, to get a result, I can create another variable and I can give the name integer result. So this one is our variable name. Now for the result, now here I don't want to assign anything. So here in the here I can again write this one result, and now I can do the addition of number 1 and number 2. So for the addition I will write here number 1, this plus, and then I will write here number 2. So as you can see that here I am doing the addition of number 1 and number 2 with this symbol plus symbol. So now this plus symbol will do the addition of number 1 and number 2. By using this equal sign, I can store the values of number 1 and number 2 with this result variable. As you can see, when I highlight this result, here I can also see the highlight. So it means that this result belongs to this one. So one more method is without doing this one, to write this one again. So I can assign here directly by using this equal sign, and I can use here number 1 plus number 2. So it is the same step. As you can see that here again I'm doing number 1 plus number 2, so the addition will be stored in this variable name, which is result. So how can we print? So to print a statement in Java, similar step, we have to use the system out print line statement. So as you can see here, I have written system out print line. So here I'm using, I'm going to write here first a statement. So for the statement I can write here, the result is. Now here I have written the result is, and when I am going to run here, I will click in the green button. As you can see in the console bar, just the result is printed. And why the value is not printed, why I didn't get the result, because I didn't mention here a result. So to mention a result, actually I have to use here concatenation symbol. So concatenation symbol is similar like this plus symbol. In Java, this plus symbol is used for two purposes. One is to do addition and the second is to do concatenation. So what is a concatenation actually? Concatenation means that to combine different things. So with this I can write here my variable name result, as you can see. So here I write the variable name, and when I will again click on the green button to execute the program, as you can see in the console bar, it is written the result is 15. So here you might think that why I write this the result between two quoted commas and why I didn't write result within the quoted commas. Actually, I already explained that if we want to write a string in Java, so we must have to write it between the quoted commas. The result is this statement is a string. But this result, why I didn't write it between the quoted commas, actually, the result is a variable here. So when you want to write a variable, you don't need to write it within the quoted commas, because if you write it within the quoted commas, so it will become a string. For example, as you can see here, if I write it within the quoted commas, now it is not a you can say it is not a variable, so it now this thing becomes a string. As you can see, if I run this one again, so the result is a result. So Java prints the same value that I write here, result, the same statement. So for that purpose, I will not write here this comma, and now I will again run it. As you can see, the result is 15. So for example, as you can see that if I want to print just the value of number 1, so how can I print? So again, now the value of number 1, as you can see, the value is 10 and the value is stored within this variable number 1. So it is a variable, that's why I will not put it between the quoted commas. I will directly write it number 1. So as you can see, when I will run it, so this one, the 10 is printed here. So I will talk about these things, the concatenation symbols, and how to give a space between the variables and between the statements in the upcoming videos. So I will remove this statement, and now the second thing is how to do a subtraction, or now I can say that, okay, how to do a multiplication. So for the multiplication, I will write here the multiply symbol. So here I write the multiply symbol. Now this number 1 and number 2, here the operation will be multiplication. So number 1 and number 2 will be multiplied and the result will be stored in the result. So as you can see, so here the result is 50. Now if I want to do the addition, now for the for the division, now what can I do? For the division, I have to write this one, division operator, and when I will again compile this one, as you can see, the result is 2. Now our fourth step is how can we do the subtraction. Subtraction is similar like this. For example, if I write here minus, so I will run it again. As you can see, the result is 5. So similar like this, like you can do with addition, subtraction, multiplication by using just the operators. So actually the main step is, first you have to create a variables, then you will assign the values to the variables. After that you will create another variable for the result, and then you will apply the operations within this variable, and then you will print the variable name here and the value you will get.
So guys, that's it for today. If you like the video, subscribe my channel, write your comments, give your opinions, and share it with your friends. See you in the next video with a new topic. Take care.